Hi betting experts, on Friday June the 30th we're off up to Town Moor to Doncaster on Friday. Good ground at the time of recording, though I'm expecting it to dry out given the weather forecast. We start off with our betting expert Daily Nap, sponsored by Bet365 in the 320. This is the Sky Sports Racing HD Virgin 519 handicap. 1 mile, 6 furlongs and 115 yards, a class 4 for 3-year-olds only, over £5,500 to the winner. A small field, it's cut up quite badly since declarations for whatever reason, and I think Sir Mark Prescott's Pledge of Allegiance can defy the handicapper here. Now, Prescott typically missing over the winter and spring months, really. Just a handful of runners on the all-weather ticking over, but he's coming alive as he always does at this time of year as summer gets into full swing. Last 14 days, 5 winners from 10 runners, a 50% strike rate. Pledge of Allegiance, typical Sir Mark. He ran 4 times as a 2-year-old last season. He went off at huge prices, 100 to 1, 100 to 1, 50 to 1, well beaten over a mile each time. Off for 2 months, the cash arrived at Lingfield into handicaps, but they bumped into Sovereign Spirit on the 4th of May. Just tapped for pace around that sharp trip, but there was money for him again in the first time cheek piece at Redcar up to this trip, 1 mile 6 on the 30th of May, and he made all the running under Luke Morris. Under pressure, 3 furlongs out, looking in bother, but responding so generously and pulling clear again inside the final furlong. The third, Book of Tales, incidentally, has franked that form in style by winning on his next 2 occasions. So we have now got a new mark to deal with 31 days later, but there's loads more to come, and I actually think Pledge of Allegiance is likely to improve dramatically for this galloping track for the first time. A nice flat long straight, Darragh King's book, cheek pieces on, a positive ride from the front. He'll look in trouble, but he'll keep on galloping, hit the line strongly, and I think he'll see these off before going on to better things. He's going to be a sort of 2 mile. I wouldn't be surprised eventually, didn't develop into sort of cup horse, that sort of thing. Our betting expert value angle selection, sponsored by Bet365, runs in the 355. This is the At The Races app expert tips handicap, the best part of a mile on the round course, a class 5 for 3-year-olds and upwards, £4,500 to the winner. I'm going to take a flyer on one here, Tipperary Moon, I've had my eye on for quite some time. I'm not going to say he's a plot horse, but I think he has been campaigned with landing a touch in mind. He was a good winner for Ivan Furtado from a mark of 70 at Newmarket last season, over 7 furlongs on fast ground. He ran with credit in defeat most occasions afterwards, including on the 24th of April and 5th of 16 behind On the River, gambled on that day. He switched yards after that to Dennis Quinn. He's had 2 quiet runs at big prices, 16 to 1 twice, over a mile at Nottingham and Wetherby. Nottingham was incredibly eye-catching. He dropped out the stalls and finished with loads of running left in the tank under a hand ride. And at Wetherby last time, as I say, he was a massive drifter. Wetherby never got in the race under another negative ride. I'm expecting much more positive tactics here from Liam Canary. He's extremely well handicapped. I think he's still in top form, and I'd like to see a bit of cash to increase confidence close to the off. Best of luck on Friday, betting experts, and please remember to like and comment on all of our YouTube videos.